everybody. Hi, good afternoon. How's this whole holiday going for you? The compulsory, the lockdown thing. How's it been for you? Mine has been boring a bit, but yeah, I've been trying to do some things and all. Yes, so this is really trying periods. I I know nobody wishes for a bad thing like this, but now that we find ourselves in this situation, all we have to do is pray and hope some that this whole pandemic clears off easily. And then those that have lost one or two people to this whole pandemic, our prayers are with you, and we pray that God comforts you where you need comforting. Before I go any further, I'm very sure people are already wondering, so who's this girl on our screen? What's she doing? What's she talking about? So I want to introduce myself. So my name is Elizabeth Daniel. I'm starting my YouTube channel, and I'll be starting with a show titled Talk Release. Yeah, so basically what the show is about is um doing a recap of all the events that happen throughout a week. So it's be holding every Friday. I'll be posting every Friday, and then I'll recap of every significant activity that happened each day of the week, like what happened on Sunday, what happened on Monday. So just discuss, share my views, and then views of people that I've really talked to during the week, to get just share my view on whatsoever happened. Yeah, so I would really want your support, so you guys should just support me, subscribe, press the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and watch. And most importantly, please share. Yeah, share among your friends, let people watch it too. So as I asked again, so how has this whole holiday been for you? Okay, so one thing we can do during this holiday is actually learn a skill. That skill that you've always been wanting to learn, but because of time you've not been able to learn it. Yeah, you can learn it now. Let's try and maximize the most of this whole time, this free time that we have now. Yeah, so back to today's issue. I just like I said, I'm doing a rundown of all the activities that happened during the week. So I'll just be discussing brief discussion of each of every one of them, because I don't really want to bore you with talk at all. So let's see. This week started with Sunday. On Sunday, what happened? Well, there was no church, no religious activity, no church, no mosques, nothing at all. There was basically no movement. Yeah, so it's actually very surprising that in Nigeria, no religious activity. Since it's not actually the first Sunday, but then it's still surprising that people could actually still adapt. I'm actually happy that most people actually followed through this law that was actually this rule that was given, because if you look at it, the end point is still for our own benefit, to keep us safe, right? Yeah, so, and I'm still very sure I miss this. Oh no, we are so religious in Nigeria that most of us did our service at home. In my own house, we still spend 3 hours on service. What happened? Especially when it comes to my mom, you don't even want to know about that. We spent 3 good hours on. I've not forgotten the topic itself. God will help us. And I'm very sure the Muslims too, they had to do all their prayers, box or no box. So yeah, we still all did our activities. So I think that's the most important thing. We're still able to, pray, communicate with God, and all. And so I think that was Sunday. I don't think anything, except if I'm forgetting. But if I forget anything, you can always comment, tell me your observation in the comment section, and then we'll review each and every one of them. Please, 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 please try and also comment, like, and tell us what you feel about this show. Yeah, so I think that was all for Sunday. So moving on to Monday. What happened on Monday? Oh, Monday, yeah. Beginning the official start of the week. It took me a while for this Monday. It's just I woke up normally every Monday. I wake up at 4, and then I'll start preparing. Oh, I have to go to work, so by 6 o'clock, I want to be out of my house so I can get to work by 8 and all. But this Monday, I woke up and I sat down and I was like, I still woke up around 4 o'clock. Oh, this is, mind you, woke up by 4. I stood up and I was almost like, and I remember that there's lockdown now, so I just had to sit down. I was like, so what will I do now? It was just strange to me. So I know many people that are working had the same experience. It was just weird. On a Monday, you're not going to work, you just have to stay at home. Yeah, so how was your Monday? What was it like for you? For me, it was just, as much as I like the fact that I still missed the part of me that had to go to work. And for those that are working at home, it's still not like being in the office. Everywhere just being, everybody just trying to be serious and all. But this Monday was very chilling for me. It was just there. I basically spent my own Monday sleeping. I'm very sure most people had to take the time to rest. You know, some people still had to work, and for those that didn't have to work, they found one or two things to do. But many students are tagging it a boring day and all. Most people said it was boring and all. But as much as it was boring, I'm still happy that I had that time to myself. Monday. Oh, wow. I'm grateful. Yeah. So the next day was Tuesday. So what really happened with Tuesday? Okay, I think Tuesday was when the 5G saga all came out. You know, everyone was 5G, 5G. What's it really about and all? Yeah. You know, recently they wanted to launch an advancement in technology. That's the 5G stuff. But you know, the whole conspiracy, you know, let's even look at the religious aspect of that 5G. Yeah, you know, for Christians, they have this end time sign thing, this 666. So they feel that 5G whole thing is just like it's already a sign of the end time, because you know there are implementations and all. So yeah, everybody is like, oh God. The Christians are like, this is a very bad thing, because they're already blah blah blah. I'm not really going to get into it. I personally, I don't know if it is bad religiously, or I've not really settled on an opinion about that. But actually, now I've been thinking something that they're implanting technology inside the ant. Is it not bad for the health? Now that'll bring us to the health aspect of it. So basically, they were like, this 5G deals with very high radiations. You know, science students, I'm very sure they understand that high electrons, blah blah blah. I'm not getting into it. So high radiations, and basically they said these radiations are bad for the health. At least the whole argument is it is bad for the health, it's not bad for the health. I don't know where they are now. I just know that they are saying it's bad for the health, it's not bad for it. But me, basically, I actually do feel that it's actually going to be bad for it. I don't think that, why would they implant technology into my hand? Don't you think it will have side effects? But then I feel they that are creating this thing would have a way of would have a way of checking it out and knowing the solutions to offer for this thing. So yeah, but the whole 5G thing, basically, to me, I just feel it will have health implications because of the high radiation and all. Then that brings us to the 5G and Corona conspiracy. Yes, that is actually the funny one of everything, the funniest part of everything. But that's another topic for Wednesday, actually, because that one was a full-blown topic on Wednesday. But part of Tuesday's activity was Funke Akindele's arrest in Nigeria. Yeah, so a very popular actress, Funke Akindele, was celebrating her husband's birthday and decided to have a house party amidst this whole lockdown thing, and that's all about the arrest. People of Nigeria, can you see? Yeah, Funke Akindele actually has been an ambassador for this whole COVID-19. You know, she has been the ambassador for NCDC, for trying to fight against it. But people were actually surprised that you that are saying everybody should stay at home actually did do an house party and all. But then, in her defense, she said everybody that was at that party were people that were in her house before the lockdown. And that makes sense. It's very possible that nobody was invited. At least, okay, we are all in the same house. So instead of us just sitting around, why not just play a little music, dance, eat merry around us, since it's her husband's birthday. But she also admitted that the wrong thing that she did was posting it out on social media. At least when someone knows his or her wrongdoing, what do you do? Pardon the person, no. But yeah, Funke Akindele was tried, and then she was fined with 100,000 naira fine and 14 days community service. Now, my own problem with this whole thing is how exactly they want to do community service. You know, this is actually the first time in Nigeria that I'm hearing that, yeah, they're sentencing someone to community service. Now, for Funke Akindele, how do you feel the community service would be? Do you think she would actually go through with it? Yeah, I've been hearing something that she actually decided it and all. But do you think she would actually complete the 14 days? And even if she does, well, that would be a real good kudos to her, because yeah, she's actually following through what the whole law thing and is and all. But what the whole law thing is. Yeah, so but now they're saying they want to pardon her. She already knows her crime. I'm not saying they should pardon, they should not pardon, but I feel, well, she already knows her crime and everything. The 100,000 fine should be enough. There's already a virus in town. Please, let's pay them the whole community service and all. But yeah, I would like to also know your opinion, so you can always still put it down in the comment section. You know, just do it. And I think that was Tuesday. That was all I could pick up for Tuesday. I think on Wednesday now, the whole 5G and Corona conspiracy. So Wednesday again, the 5G and Corona conspiracy. So apparently they said that because that's what I heard. They said that because of the high radiation, some people said that this whole Corona is a diversion from the old launch of the 5G, because they didn't want people to know that the 5G they have actually launched the 5G, so they all created a virus, spread it around. So it just diverted people's attention from, they are launching something that is bad for human health, to focus on the virus and the deadliness of the virus. Please, people, do you think that's actually true? Well, that's a view of it. And some people said that it is the this one I find very funny. It is the 5G that caused the corona. I'm not actually going to say anything about it, but seriously, I don't actually think that is what it is, because 5G has to do with radiations. Corona is a virus. How possible? But basically, it is very possible that this 5G launch, this coronavirus, could actually be a diversion from the 5G. But if it is, those people are heartless. Kill day, how many people we've lost. So that's why I'm actually not thinking it's also a diversion, because every part of the world was affected. Like China lost a lot of people, Italy for that matter lost so many people, United States are affected. So that really actually be the reason. So but everything is still pending for the whole time. But I would actually want to know what more people are saying. I've spoken to some people actually said that it is very possible that it is 5G that caused corona. Actually, I even saw a picture online again. Automated today, they brought the new one. I saw a picture online, and then they were like, they found the coronavirus on an Airtel mast, 5G mast. And I'm like, really, people, is that what you're... God, this country is funny, basically. I think that was for when the 5G corona conspiracy. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Okay, let me take it quick. Oh yes, another thing on Wednesday. Our accountant general office got bought. People, my ears have been so filled with so many comments about this accountant general thing. So apparently, I think, oh God, I've forgotten the name of that people. Please don't mind me, I've forgotten. But I think a board asked our government that they should explain how they donated the money, how they used the money that people contributed, the so billionaire that people contributed for the whole to fight against this pandemic. And they were like, okay, they would show them the breakdown, the account on Wednesday. That it was on Tuesday they asked. I think it's on Wednesday that I said they were going to show them the accounts and all that. It was in the accountant general office. And then on Wednesday, Kilajipo, what did we wake up to hear? We started hearing that the accountant general office is on fire. First of all, this really spiked a lot of comments from Nigerians. Nigerians were like, oh, this country is a joke now. So now, because of is that why the accountant general's office was on fire? Is that why they came up with that they're just trying to, they even started making jest of the government, that they're just trying to cover up the fact that they've embezzled the money? Nobody knows that's true. But the government actually came up to say that the records are still intact, though the accountant general office was on fire, but the documents, the accounts are still very intact. They were not affected by the fire. So I think they should be able to, since they've already come out to say that means they are defending themselves. They already know what that has just saved them. Another thing on Wednesday, they said that NCDC spent 1 billion naira on text messages. How true is that? Please, first of all, in Nigeria, why are we always trying to taint the work of the government? Because that's what I see it as. Because apparently NCDC said that's not true. That the text messages they've been sending has been courtesy of the network provider Airtel, MTN. It's been free. They've been helping create the awareness and send out the text messages, that they have not spent 1 billion naira on text messages. So why would people spread such false news? Why? What exactly is the game? Are you trying to... I know our government has not been all good. All of us were suffering from it. But even at that, and when someone is trying to do good, I just feel there's no need. At least don't badmouth their work again. Which one is they spent 1 billion naira? The NCDC have said that they have not spent. So I'm trying to use this opportunity to correct the notion. NCDC hasn't spent 1 billion naira on text messages. Maybe they spent it on another thing, no, but people saying that they spent 1 billion naira on text messages, they are saying it is false. Moving on to Thursday. I'm very sorry this is already taking time, but it's a whole week. Today is Friday, we have Thursday. Let me just continue. Thursday, what happened on Thursday? What happened on Thursday? Okay, yeah, it was still the Inspector General issue. I think it's on Thursday that they now released that the accounts are still safe and all. But yeah, let's actually now view the activities that happened. This 5G, this 5G and corona issue, as much as I've already discussed that, yeah, I don't feel the 5G caused corona in that way, but yeah, it might be a diversion. I don't know. Please, I said I don't know. But see, let's call a spade a spade. This coronavirus is actually very, very deadly and serious. People are losing their loved ones. Imagine in Italy, the death rate. But a good news about it this week is that they've said the recovery rates in most countries are already spiking up. Like Italy, they have more recovery rates and less death rate for this week. Nigeria too, we have more people getting discharged, though they are finding new cases, but at least it's a sign of hope that very soon this whole thing will clear off. Yeah, so that's why I feel about this. But I feel that among this whole thing, what we should do as Nigeria, let's not try and badmouth the work of the government. Let's just try and pray together, wish each other well, and hope that this thing clears off as soon as possible. If you believe in God, pray to God. Pray to Allah. Pray on anything you believe in, and let's hope that this whole thing clears off. We are all one, and we should work in love together. And everyone that one of their family members has been affected, and please, our prayers are with you. Our prayers are with you. Yes, another issue are the patients that are being discharged in Nigeria. Apparently, some of them are saying that they are being stigmatized. People, I actually, I'm not trying to be a bad person, but I don't blame the people that are just trying to play safe and avoiding this patient. Though I feel they already said they are cured and all. I feel we should all embrace them. But if you look at it on that aspect, people are just trying to play safe. That what if that thing has actually not been gone, or what if But I don't feel we should stigmatize them. Even if you don't want to go all cozy with them, show them the love. Be happy for them. These people have been discharged. They've gone through a whole lot, and now they've been discharged and all. Please be happy for them. Okay. So Friday. Today is Friday. Yes, Good Friday. For the Christians, that's a very important part of their religion. I'm a Christian, yeah, so Good Friday. We're all preparing for Easter and all. So happy Good Friday, everyone. And I pray that the resurrection of Christ actually, I don't know the prayer to say, so let me drop down right now. But yeah, we hope that amidst this whole celebration, we all know the lesson to learn from this Good Friday stuff. Hope you know more about the resurrection of Christ, why Christ came to die for us. And the Muslims, you should do your prayers and all. Let's all try and still pray in our various houses. I think that's it for this week. That's the wrap for what happened this week. Yeah, so that is what it is for this week. Basically, I already gave you a rundown. Funke Akindele, 5G saga, Corona and 5G conspiracy, the Inspector General, and Good Friday. Easter is coming. Everybody still celebrate your Easter in your various houses, but please be safe. Yeah, so I remain Elizabeth Daniel, your newest YouTube. Please, what would I call it? YouTuber. If there's anything like that, but my name is Elizabeth Daniel, and I hope to see you next week Friday on this same channel. Yes, please subscribe, like, and share, and let's know your comments. Let's know what you feel about this, your observations. Thank you. Have a lovely day.